Hello students of Standard 8. DAV Model Public School welcomes you all in e-learning classes. Here Nitin Pushpatode, your social science teacher. Today's topic is British impact on Indian paintings, literature and architecture. Students, in the previous online session, we learnt about urbanization of Calcutta, Delhi and railways under the British. Students, today we will study about British impact on Indian paintings, literature and architecture. So let's start our today's online session. Okay students, first point, English painters. Listen, the art, architecture, paintings, literature, poetry, drama, novels and even Indian religion and philosophy were greatly influenced by the Western contact. Students, definitely Western culture impacted on India's architecture, paintings, literature, poetry and so on. Students, in the given slide, you are seeing some pictures. These are the pictures of English painters. First, Thomas Sidney, and second, Thomas Lawrence. So these are the English painters. So it's definitely many English painters arrived here in search of princely patronage and at pleased the rich British society. Such paintings had themes of Indian royal courts, flora and fauna. Definitely students, they do some paintings in India's and just they drew the English cultures. So definitely their paintings just depict the message about the relationship of English culture and Indian culture. Next point is Indian painters. Okay, Indian painters also changed their selection of themes and medium of paintings. Students, the eminent Indian painters like Raja Ravi Verma, Rabindranath Tagore, Gemini Roy were greatly influenced by the Western style of painting. Students, these Indian painters were drawn many paintings and definitely their paintings depicted the message about the relationship of Western culture and Indian culture. Students, in the given slide, you are seeing picture. This is the picture of Raja Ravi Verma. Students, who was Raja Ravi Verma? Listen, Ravi Verma was a celebrated Indian painter and artist. He is considered among the greatest painters in the history of Indian art. Students, firstly, his work are held to be the best example of the fusion of European techniques with Indian culture. So this is Raja Ravi Verma. Next point is architectural wonders. Okay, students, I am telling you about that something. Listen, Indo-Saracenic architecture, also known as Indo-Gothic, was a realistic architectural style mostly used by British architects in India in the later 19th century. Students, especially in public and government buildings in the British Raj and the palaces of rulers of the princely states. Many huge architectural wonders were built in the port city of Madras, Bombay and Calcutta. Many churches were constructed in English style with artistic carving. Students, the governor of Madras gave the city a colonial look with bungalows and halls for the purpose of evening functions and other purposes. Okay, students, in Bombay city also, churches, town halls, railway station and many other structures were constructed that resembled the famous buildings in England. Students, in our country, there are many fine examples of architectural style monuments of Britain. Okay, students, these structures definitely depict the message about the relationship between Western architectural style and Indian architectural style. So definitely students, these monuments, these architectural wonders play an important role as a source of history. Students, next point is literature. Students, what do you mean by the manuscripts? Listen, a book or document that was written by hand. It's called manuscripts. Students, the term manuscripts has its origins in the Latin term manuscriptus, which means written by hand. At the time all novel manuscripts or other written works were handwritten. Students, today a manuscript refers to a preliminary draft of novel, short story, and so on. Okay. Students, the British influenced Indian literature also. The scholars at the Fort William College in Calcutta. Students, where is Fort William College? At Calcutta. Students translated the ancient texts, grammars, compiled dictionaries, and collected manuscripts in English. Students, not only the original literature, even the translations highlighted the greatness of British. Students, in the given picture, you are seeing some examples of manuscripts. Great literary figures. The great literary figures like Rabindranath Tagore, Arvind Ghosh, Sarojini Naidu, Mulkraj Anand, R.K. Narayan, etc. were influenced by the English pattern of writing. Students, in the given pictures, you are observing Rabindranath Tagore and Mulkraj Anand. Okay, first picture is Rabindranath Tagore. Students, Rabindranath Tagore was a famous Bengali poet, writer, composer, philosopher, and painter. He reshaped Bengali literature as well as music and Indian art. Students, he wrote famous novel Gitanjali, and for this work, he was awarded by the Nobel Prize. Students, second picture is Mulkraj Anand. Okay, Mulkraj Anand was an Indian writer in English. Students, he was born in 1905 in Peshawar in present-day Pakistan. He was called the pioneer of Indian writing in English. Untouchable was the famous novel of Mulkraj Anand. Okay, students, which one? Untouchable. It was the famous novel of Mulkraj Anand. So these are the great literary figures: Rabindranath Tagore, Mulkraj Anand, Arvind Ghosh, Sarojini Naidu, R.K. Narayan, etc. and so on. Okay, students. So these are the great Indian literary figures, and their works definitely depicts the message of Western culture and Indian culture. Okay, students. Today we learned about British impacts on Indian paintings, literature, and architecture. So on the basis of third portion, one assignment question I am giving you. You have to write the answer of this question. Okay, in such a way that student, this lesson is finished. In the next online session, we will learn new lesson. Okay, till then, thank you very much and have a nice day.